Hello, welcome back to my channel Lady T. My name is Natalie and we are going to continue with rebuilding the town. As I've explained in the first video of this series, we are rebuilding entire towns here in my Let's Play of the Kardashian family, or Van Fleet, they're now called that. We are building tiny homes and I'm going to show you the model that I used, that I found on the internet, so that you know how this came to be. This is the reference that we're using, and I didn't really stay true to it because of course that's not possible because of the Sims limitations, but I tried my best. I'm sorry if you hear some wind blowing in, but it's really hot. I need the window to be open. So yeah, this is a tiny build. I think it's the second, or did we go to the third? I think we stayed in the second tier. I hoped that it would be the first one, but of course you can't do that because we had the deck out here. Without it we could have easily made it. And this is some CC that we're using to build the greenhouse. Really like that this is a part of it because, as you know if you followed my channel before, I love plants and I love adding them in my builds, outside and inside. Yeah, we can't have the roof, it's really annoying. Figuring out how to do the inside is always a bitch with these builds. Of course with the tiny homes, because there's not a whole darn lot of space. So I think that you can fit one sim in here. I'm not sure if the bed works because I didn't try this house out. But you can always replace it with one bed. With a one person bed. Or make some other changes of course. But I don't think that it should be too much of a problem. We heightened this up a little bit because we used a platform. So happy with platforms. So yeah, this town that we're working in is Newcrest, and this is the tiny home neighborhood, which I declared it to be. We already did a community lot for it, and we built a tiny vacation home, and this is the first actual home that we're building. I really love the style outdoors and I love how this turned out. Really proud of it. It actually helps to have a point of reference sometimes. I tried to stay true to the photo a bit, like with the colors and with some of the things that I could see outside. We didn't follow it completely, but we tried our hardest. I'm really proud of how this turned out. We also really used the garden that you're going to see in a bit. But we made a massive garden. Oh, no, not massive, but we gave them a place to live their lives outside as well. So there are some activities to do outside. It's just not only just a home that they can do some stuff in. I don't think that's cheating. I think if you have a bigger lot, then of course you're going to use the garden. And I placed these 3 bins kind of to make it look like it. You use it for recycling. So that's why there are 3 of them and why all 3 of them have different colors. I really enjoyed building this backyard as well to kind of give them more stuff to do. Figuring out these fences, they were really annoying. Now you have 2 different areas where you can walk into, how you can come in. Usually I start indoors, but I was kind of thinking like, oh, this is going to be really difficult because it's a tiny home. So I'll just start outdoors and I will just build there. And we moved it because I wanted there to be... First I wanted a barbecue. I was like, no, eco lifestyle kind of thing. We're not going to give them barbecue, but we're going to give them this pit in which they can cook. I really like how the garden turned out. They have many places to sit and just relax and enjoy themselves. Also going to add a little easel here so that they can paint. And make it look a bit like it's a little forest. If your sim doesn't like gardening, then this is probably not the house for you. Mainly because of the greenhouse. You can also always put something else outside. Especially if you don't have the CC, then you have to put something else. But it's easy to find on the Sims 4, the Sims resource. Here I was just figuring out like what the frick am I going to use, and then I figured like, oh yeah, I have move objects on, so I hope it works, but I don't have a sim here to test it. But everything is in here that needs to be in here. One of the places that should have more than enough space, at least for me, is the bathroom. Because I don't want it to feel too crammed. But you also have to put everything in. And I'm so happy with these tiny kitchens because you don't have to put a sink in. Just can put the dishwasher in, and it saves so much space. I was just kind of looking at it like, oh, I did a really good job. And what am I going to do? Like, the outside is way better than the inside. And I was kind of hitting a break wire. I was like, oh, the inside. No, I hope it works. I still wanted to use those books and those plants, but there was no space. There's a little television in, just for some entertainment, because you need to get your entertainment up. Sometimes for some festivals you also need it. So, well, there's just one, but you know, but it's in there if you want to use it. I love this desk and I'm so happy that it fits in here. I'm really starting to love this neighborhood. Just these little homes, these little tiny homes where Sims can just relax, really enjoy nature. And not worry about too much because their bills are not going to be too high because of the tiny homes and because of all the eco stuff that we put in. Have we put some eco stuff in here? I don't think so. But normally I put in a lot of eco stuff. Yeah, will help with the bills. Some music and some games, just some more stuff that they can do. Of course, checking if there are enough lights. Oh yeah, we do put some stuff in. Didn't make them tiny like I normally would, but at least you have some money saving things. And we hide the watery things behind it. I just like to put them away from the view. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you really like this build. I absolutely love it. And let me know in the comments below what you think. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Through